Hello everyone, it's been a while, but welcome to another How to Do. Now, this is one that many of you have asked for, so I've finally gotten around to it. And I am going to be I'm going to be showing you how to take apart a Paradigm Dalek. So, as always with these, there's several things you need. Phillips head screwdriver, a smaller Phillips head screwdriver, but I don't have one, so I'm using a flathead screwdriver. Pair of wire cutters, but I might need my larger pair for that, and of course Stanley knife. Now, just to cover myself, of course, these are tools, they are sharp, so if you are a younger viewer wanting to do this, please get your parents to help you. I don't want to be responsible for young people injuring themselves. So, now I've got that out of the way, let's start with this. So, first things first, you need to remove the base. Now they are Phillips head screwdrivers, but unfortunately my usual Phillips head screwdriver is too big to fit in. So I am using a flathead screwdriver, which is the right size if albeit the wrong shape. So as always with these, you know, the base is always the place to start. Screws can be a bit tough sometimes. There we go. This is actually, I have to say, it's been a while since I've taken one of these apart, so I could be drastically wrong again. Knowing my luck, I probably will be, but I seem to remember from when I have taken one of these apart before, they're actually really quite easy to take apart when compared to the bronze new series Daleks, just because of size and shape. So, there's your base, and the base does actually come away into two parts, but let's keep it all together for now. Okay, so usual interior is basically like most other Daleks. It's pretty much as standard, but obviously, as usual, there are the interior screws on the side, and I am definitely going to need my larger pliers for this. There they are. Sorry about that. So, as always, there are spheres covering the screws, so you have to take these out. Now, these ones are more rubbery, so they are easier to get out and they're easier to reshape, but as you can see, you can still, I don't know how well you can see that, but you can still misshape them if you're too rough with them, so you do still need to be careful. But there are two of them, and unlike, oh there you go, see that one just comes away really easily. Unlike the classic series Daleks, it's not the upper one and the lower one, it is two lower ones. And in here there are two Phillips head screws, and I think this screwdriver is actually big enough to fit in there. So, he says. Comes out one. And if I can, there we go. As I said, they're quite stiff at times, so it can take a moment to get it all apart. And there is the other one. Now, this is where I sometimes get confused. I think there is another screw in there, which is the centre crossbar. Now, there's a small plug here which you can pull out, but I don't think I can never get the damn things out. No. So what I do, which I know some people are against doing, but there is a crossbar inside that you can cut. However, I often find it quite hard to get in. So if you're very careful, what actually you can get out is this front segment comes out. So you're left with a larger gap that you can then get a pair of snips in there with. But this can be a bit of a fiddle. There we go. To get them in the right place, but there we are, I've got them. So, to just, come on. What you need to do is snip that crossbar. Get your snips out, but you can do it that way as well. So, yes, so just to go over that again. So, once you've snipped the crossbar, if you choose the smaller of the two crossbars, it means you can just pull each side off. Now this slots out of the head, but where you've snipped the crossbar, you might find that you need to, you might need to re-snip it again, and then you get the headpiece out. So you've now got the bottom part of the body in pieces, and whatever you do, this bit all often comes out. The grill in the back isn't that easily secured, so that can be easily lost, so you do need to be careful with that. So the front piece here comes away like any other normal Dalek. It makes more sense. They are quite stiff on these models, I find, but you can just pull out. You can just pull out the pincers, or whatever, pincers? The arms. I don't know why I said pincers then, because they're not pincers. This isn't a movie Dalek. And then obviously you just take these pieces out here, and there is the crossbar, and the two globes are out. And that's that part of him nicely in pieces. Let's just move this all over. Now, the head, as you can see, one of the rings has already come off. These literally just slide off, and then they've got rivets, they've got bits in them to make sure that you put them back in the right place. They've got a bar across the centre, so that comes out. Now, the head in here, I don't know how well you can see this, but basically in here, as with the other Daleks, there is a screw in the middle. However, there is also an extra piece of plastic which can get in the way. So you do have to be careful. Some people find it easier to snip it, but there we go, I have managed to get it off. So that's the neck piece, if you like, and then obviously the head, let's take that out, obviously just slips out. The head, as usual, is just your standard screws in there to take it apart. And once they are out, you can lift that piece out. You can take the eyes out, but I don't. They are quite tough to get out. In that case, they are, and obviously the eye ball also just with a bit of persuasion should. Well, he says with a bit of persuasion it should pop out, but it doesn't. But anyway, these. Oh, there we go. Got it. And then, as I said, the eye pieces are quite. They've got a slight lip between the actual base and the interior, so you can push them out with a bit of force. The other thing to do is to put it in hot water so they become more rubbery, and you can push them out there, but for now I will just leave them in there. But that was how to dismantle a Paradigm Dalek. So, as always, I hope this was useful to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, favourite, subscribe, share. It really helps me out a lot. And I shall see you all with another video very soon.